Ew. It made her look weird. Could have at least made her look better. Tree war lamp. That's a thing. And why wouldn't it be though? Applicator. I like how you can take stuff and it actually lets you take it and not say steal. You're gonna steal it. You can take it physically right in their eyes. Right in front of their eyes. Now how do I get out?
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Shut up. Institute Advanced Systems. Maybe I could find a thing for that guy.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just
Safety
doing it for
first.
fun.
Remember that.
Well, that was productive.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Can't you ever shut up? Institute pistol. Synthetic grenade. Carrying so much I can't run. Let me put some thing in here. Ill. You can't go in there.
You all know that Dr. Thompson from Facilities has expressed concerns about our power consumption.
Here we go again.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
This is going to set us back by days.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
Doctor.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Authorized to be where? What is this place?
You're standing in the Advanced Systems Division, and you are not a part of my staff. If you want a tour of the place, why don't you ask Father, seeing that he's apparently given you the keys to the castle? Now, can I get back to work?
Easy. I just want to talk.
About what? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
No.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Not everything you've heard about the Institute is true.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to
Ice
forward your
cold
request to the
Coca-Cola?
Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
any amount of space. I meant wait. Probably don't take space too. Fusion cores.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have.
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
You're here. Glad you made it. Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times. If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems are starting a new dark matter initiative soon. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements will have you just look like you feel about convulsions or
Hi there.
But we can't just ignore the question.
The synth control you. Why
Power
can't it
armor.
have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard you can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here,
All systems nominal.
you know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can
Hi.
tell him that I
Welcome to
intend
the
to speak to
Institute,
Father
sir.
about these unannounced security sweeps of yours.
Scanning.
Ransacking
Subject
my quarters in the
identified.
middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
Seriously, we're heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're
Carry
dragging
on,
their feet
sir.
on the targeting package
Excuse me,
upgrades I
I've got
asked for.
reports to deliver.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, some
Okay, I don't care.
Mankind
There's enough
redefined.
friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments.
Nah, let me down, let me down. What is this?
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage...
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience.
I hope I'll prove a useful.
We are honored to welcome you here.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Father's work has been a real inspiration.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
I'll take a look, sure.
Excuse me.
Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's not proper
I
food.
bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
You smell like you've been above ground. Good to see you.
I don't wanna buy you Digtify.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I'll take a look, sure.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
I'll take a look, sure.
How much? I wanna know what Jet does before I take this.
So,
Justin, hey yo.
here you are. Just an AO. I'll be up front with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Report, sir.
I am no stranger to combat. We Gaia to do this. Gaia to do this my way, not your way. Just stupid Gaia-ic way. Open up, you know first, China, because
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
well, that's not overwhelming.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
They're making
I
gorillas
can't
now.
imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a
Gaia!
Here we're about to get
Don't you think?
Hey, Doc.
They're still welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
After all,
I can't wait
how
for you
can
to
we
see the
hope
work
to
we're doing.
redefine mankind
It's
if we
truly
can't even
amazing.
hold on to our own humanity.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.